What if a computer could tap into other universes to solve problems? Google's new quantum chip, Willow, might have just done exactly that, and it's leaving scientists stunned. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Edutech channel, your go-to place for future-proof learning. Let's talk about something wild. Google has created a quantum computer called Willow, and it's so powerful, some scientists are wondering, are we tapping into parallel universes? It sounds crazy, like something out of a Marvel movie. But this machine just did something no regular computer could ever dream of. It solved a problem in under 5 minutes that would take today's fastest supercomputers 10 million trillion years. That's longer than the universe has existed. So what makes Willow so special? What did it actually do? And why are experts suddenly talking about multiple realities? Let's break it down without the complicated tech talk. Most computers work by flipping little switches, called bits, that are either a 1 or a 0. Everything your phone, laptop, or even NASA's computers do boils down to that, ones and zeros. But quantum computers like Willow don't play by those rules. They use qubits, which are kind of like magical coins that can be both heads and tails at the same time. That weird both-at-once ability is called superposition. Even stranger, some qubits are entangled, meaning they're mysteriously linked. Change one and the other reacts instantly, no matter how far apart they are. Put those two ideas together, and you get a computer that can look at tons of possibilities all at once, instead of one step at a time. That's what gives quantum computers their superpower. So what did Google do with Willow? They gave it a monster of a problem, a kind of mind-bending puzzle called a random distribution benchmark. It's basically a test designed to be nearly impossible for classical computers, like asking a snail to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. A normal supercomputer would take forever, literally longer than the age of the universe. Willow? It did it in under 5 minutes. That's not just fast, it's historic. This moment is called quantum supremacy, when a quantum machine finally beats a classical one, no questions asked. Google claimed this once before in 2019 with an earlier chip. But this time, with 105 qubits, Willow isn't just better, it's exponentially more powerful. And thanks to new error correction, it's also way more stable than older quantum machines, which were super sensitive to heat, light, even tiny vibrations. But here's where things get mind-bending. Some physicists looked at what Willow accomplished and asked, how is this even possible? One theory: parallel universes. According to a real scientific idea, the many worlds interpretation, every time something quantum happens, the universe splits, and every possible outcome actually plays out, just in a different reality. So if you flip a quantum coin, in one universe it's heads, in another it's tails, both are real. Now scale that idea up to a quantum computer. When Willow runs a huge calculation, some scientists believe it might be solving different parts of the problem across different realities, then bringing the final answer back to ours. It sounds insane, but it's not just science fiction. It's a serious interpretation of how quantum mechanics might actually work. Not everyone agrees, though. There's a more popular explanation called the Copenhagen interpretation, which says quantum states are just probabilities. When you measure them, they collapse into one answer. No alternate realities required. Still, the fact that machines like Willow are making us ask these questions shows just how strange and powerful quantum computing really is. We might not have proof of the multiverse yet, but Willow could be the first step toward finding it. Now let's pump the brakes a little. Some scientists and skeptics say, yes, this is impressive, but let's not get carried away. The problem Willow solved was mostly theoretical. It doesn't cure diseases or predict weather, yet. It's like building a rocket that breaks records but only flies in circles. Cool, but not practical, for now. And we're still a long way from everyday quantum computers. To really change the world, we'll need millions of stable qubits, not just 105. That said, every step matters. Willow proves that quantum technology is no longer just a dream. It's real, it's evolving, and one day it could revolutionize things like medicine, climate research, encryption, and problems we haven't even thought of yet. So, is Willow just a really fast machine, or did it actually brush against other realities? We don't know for sure, but one thing is certain. Quantum computing is forcing us to rethink what's possible, not just in technology, but in the nature of reality itself. Thanks for watching. If your brain is buzzing, hit like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing tech stories. And tell us in the comments, do you believe in parallel universes? Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.